Hello everyone, my name is Metro and welcome to Xenonauts. So this is a game which came out a few years ago and I really didn't play it that much. I think I've tried like two runs so far and both kinda ended early early in the game, I suppose. This is more of an XCOM style game, but this is more closer to the original XCOM than the new ones, and so it's definitely a different game. The reason I'm trying this again now is that the new Xenonauts 2 is actually coming. It was supposed to come to early access last month, that being March 2019, but it missed that window and it wasn't updated, so it kind of feels like there was maybe some kind of development problems, who knows. But hopefully it will come out soonish, because I'm probably not going to play the early access, let's be honest, but I will definitely play the release version. So I was just checking out the game settings. It is a little bit, how would I say it? It's definitely its own game. It's not using any, as far as I know, any other engine, I suppose. But yeah, let's see. Kind of wanna play veteran. Choose this setting if you have played similar games before. That's definitely a match, so... briefings, what's the difference here? Kinda wanna have the Iron Man on as well. I should also say that this is the community edition of the game, which is patched and I guess a little bit developed further by the community, so it's not the official version. You can still get the community edition from Steam as well, just go for the beta tag and download that. It promises to fix a lot of bugs and add new features and so on and so on, so even new maps. So it's definitely worth it in my books. There's also a lot of mods, but I haven't touched them because I never finished the main game. But yeah, that... So, and one of the things I should say, as you can probably see a little bit from the graphics, is that this is based around 70s, this game. So it's like XCOM but in 70s, which is kinda nice and adds some weird stuff. But yeah, let's just begin the game. Explanatory tooltip, Geoscape. So this shows all the territory you're defending from invasion. The alien UFOs will periodically spawn on the map, damaging your relationship with funding nations until they are shut down or complete their mission and disappear. You will shortly be asked to place your first base, yada yada. So it's basically like the objective of the game is to shoot down alien crafts and capture artifacts from the crash site, then research them to unlock new technology and learn more about the alien threat. Eventually you will learn enough about them to defeat them for once and for all. So it's basically the same than the original XCOM. There's a little bit difference here because this is not actually a geoscape. As far as I know, the radar actually goes around to the other side of the map. But definitely it doesn't go to the north, and the circles here mean radar range. The currently blue one is the current technology one, and then the two other circles will be the upgrades from level 2 to level 3, I think. So let's see. Obviously I should put this in Finland, but I think it's actually in a fairly bad location, and Europe actually You can see the funding level on the upper right corner there. Europe doesn't actually provide that much money here, so... In the old games it was always, or usually better to start from the USA, and I think I will start from here as well. Or this time as well. Kinda trying to position it so that I don't need to build another base here. But how important is something like a minor part of Alaska? Not really that important, I suppose. Yeah, let's plant it right there. Not America, that's good enough. And yeah, immediately the timer is running. So yeah, this has the few parts from the original game I'm not that much in, or not that into, which is the shooting down the alien ships part, which is it was bad in the original XCOM, it was bad in the new XCOM, the first one, which had that part, and it's bad in this. So I'm just thinking that the whole game mechanic part is kind of bad, but we'll come to that later. So the current research is alien invasion, and we're doing excellent process on it. It seems fine. This is the whole station as just right in the original XCOM in 90s. You kind of have to keep upgrading your base, and you can build it here. Just select the room you want to put and where you want to put it, and so on. I'm not 100% sure about Xenonauts, but I believe this has the same game mechanic that your base can be actually invaded by the aliens, so you have to defend it. So that's when it kinda matters how your base is built. But on the other hand, it really doesn't. Or what's the range if I build another radar array? Could be that. Now that I think about it, maybe it was per radar array, not per what am I talking about? Per upgrade or technology upgrade. We can actually see all the data from all the stuff we have. Heavy ballistics. So we have the machine gun, the rocket launcher, and then your usual shotgun, which is kinda interesting. Basic armor doesn't do anything for us, so it's just basic armor. But everyone has that. Defense batteries for shooting down invaders. Radar array. Radar array structures allow a base to detect extraterrestrial UFOs. The detection radius of the base is shown in blue circle as a blue circle on the geoscape. Any UFOs that enter this circle will be detected almost immediately, irrespective of distance from the facility. The radar range of the base can be expanded by constructing additional radar arrays. However, this will apply 3 times. Oh, it will only apply 3 times. So yeah, that's how it works. And yeah, the building of radar arrays takes some time. Like, it's 250,000 and we have 1.5 million funds. Text is kinda smallish, but I think I will just right away build it. We don't have any other research options. We can't build anything. There's nothing in the stores at this base, so we cannot sell anything. This is basically for selling. These are the soldiers we have, and you can actually customize the roles for them. I think you can just make your own roles as well. Maybe not. But In any ways, each class means that they have a certain equipment with them. Maybe it was in the kind of kits menu, yeah. And each unit or each character also have their own stats. Strength equals what they can carry and what so on. So usually heavy weapons guy should be very strong, like he is. And having a lot of time units is actually pretty good as well. This uses the old time unit system, so it is not the new double move system, which I actually these days prefer. I think the XCOM style, the new XCOM style, double move or having 2 actions per turn, 1 move, 1 shoot is actually pretty solid, and it streamlines the gameplay so much. But I'm seeing some kind of flickering there. Hopefully that's not in the video. But yeah. So here you can equip the role default stuff, where you can define the roles. The 2 guys who are not in the helicopter, or yeah, this is the helicopter crew, okay. Right now I think the default equipment is good enough. I'm just gonna go through all the stuff. You can later on, when you research stuff, you can start building your own vehicles, like tanks and jeeps and whatnot. And here you can actually micromanage your troop positions. These can be very important sometimes. There's access tunnels on the sides of the helicopter. So sometimes there might be enemies close. And you could micromanage this to no end. Usually I don't really care that much. But it's, I guess it can come handy at some point. Okay, so you can basically put equipment on this guy and set it as default for the assault group. And this is where you create the new role as well. Okay, it's not the greatest system, but I think it's good enough. We are missing a rocketman, are we not? We are. We do have the... We do have our... I kind of want to have 1 rocket guy with us, maybe. Can I actually assign these guys? Is there's... I guess this list shows... Trying to see how many guys we can put it. I guess this is the maximum amount. How do I remove guys? Dismiss soldier is probably delete him forever. Oh, relocate. Okay. Oh, this moves them between the bases. Okay. You can basically build. Is this 8? 10 bases, I think, in the game, so they would be all around the globe optimally. This is a little bit, it takes a little bit to get used to. And these are my fighters who are used to shoot down the enemy planes. And right now I only have Condors available with the Sidewinder missiles. I wonder where do I buy equipment. I guess we have infinite amount of these basic equipment. Oh, shield units are actually, yeah. Now I remember, these are very good. Definitely want to have at least 1 of them. Change role must be the shield. So basically you can use this shield to block some shots in hallways and whatnot, and they can only use pistol, but that could be good enough. he does have some equipment weight limit left, so I'm or she. So I'm just grabbing some gun. I could also just give her a proper weapon. But that's a little bit too heavy. How about the shotgun? I cannot take any ammo because the shield will eventually broke, so they might just switch the weapon, but just take extra clip for now. So, and maybe she already has one smoke, one flashbang, one frag grenade. What is this? Incendiary grenade. Incendiary grenade causes only moderate damage on its own, but it sets the area within its blast radius on fire. I guess we could drop one of them and see out what they do. I'm actually thinking I'm gonna put these guys on the ship. There must be an easy way to do this. But for the life of me, I can't figure it out, so there is that. I am fairly certain that 8 guys is the 8 guys is the maximum number you can have on this ship. It's probably somewhere around here. Ammo level. Does this thing actually have some weapons? I don't see any. I don't see any weapons. You can actually lose your helicopters to enemy aircrafts in this game, so it can be very brutal. I was hoping you just drag and drop them, to be honest. This definitely only moves them between bases. Well, oh, here it is. Okay. So yeah, the ship is full. We'll have 2 riflemen as extra guys. They are not as useless in the base as they are in the new XCOMs, because if your base comes under attack, these guys will be defending them as well. And if these guys are on the missions, then we only have these 2 guys to defend it. Sniper is very good. Let's actually see. Accuracy 65. It seems like these are kinda the weapons they have, the game gives them make kinda sense. I would like to have the rocket guy. But we don't really have that really strong guy. Yeah. Could leave I mean, the time unit penalty isn't that much. But with only 1 rocket, it's not gonna do that much either. Maybe I sacrifice another rifleman. 57 strength. I think it has to be Eli Thompson. Actually, there's probably yeah, there's probably a Rocketeer. Let's give him an extra pistol clip. Nice. Okay, now that we are set up, we could build more base structures, but or maybe we should just go ahead and build second base right away. I seem to remember that was a good tactic back in the day. Just kind of double or rather right away. How do I actually start building a new base? Maybe Oh. Okay, that's a little bit jerky, but that explains the overlap in the side. You can actually move the map around. Somewhere there is a button to build a new base. Not really. I mean, I have played this before, but it's just build new base. Here it is. Cannot protect most of the Europe with this. Soviet Union. Right, it's 70s game. And if I remember correctly, you have to do this center thing before you can build any other buildings. Yeah, which makes sense. So now we can just accelerate the time. So this is the first UFO we detect. It's small. It has no escort. It is 16,000 meters high. Heading north. It's going relatively fast. 1,400 kilometers. I guess I should remember it. I'm not actually even sure if our ships are fast enough, but I guess we will find out. This might be the first mission. Oh, and my least favorite part of the game is this mini game which starts. We could just auto-resolve these, but let's see. Air combat can either be auto-resolved or fought manually in Xenonauts, depending on player preference. This is the manual method. Combat can be paused and unpaused at any time using the spacebar. Each unit can be controlled individually with the shaded areas representing the fire arcs of their weapons. Missiles must be in fire range and have a target locked before they can fire. There are up to 3 units on each side. The selected unit can be given a destination or target with left click. And unit speed can be controlled with the throttle beside the unit info panel. Some types of aircraft and UFO are capable of performing an evasive roll, triggered by the icon on the info panel, which can dodge incoming projectiles. So basically missiles, I suppose. If an interceptor is shot down in air combat, it will be recovered and rebuilt, but it will be out of action for a prolonged period of time. If an interceptor is badly damaged, flight away from danger and use retreat icon on the info panel. Okay. So I guess I will just head straight to him. We're kinda chasing. Oh, okay. So we are kinda predicting his movement. How do I know if I have missile lock? Maybe it's this icon. These were the special move. About the font. Afterburner provides a 60% increase in aircraft top speed when activated. This comes at the cost of 3 times fuel consumption. Alright, the fuel is a thing. So this is our fuel. We have plenty of fuel. Evasive roll. Evasive roll orders an interceptor to perform an lateral evasive roll useful for dodging incoming projectiles. This has a fuel cost and a cooldown, so should be used tactically. Not all interceptors are capable of performing the evasive roll maneuver. Okay. So these are the firing arcs of my weapons. And I believe I have a longer range in the early game than the enemies. Okay, I denied him from using. Okay, I don't know what I did. But we downed that UFO. Now it's going to be a night mission. Unless we wait for a day. Because this area here is the night. And I don't want to fight them in darkness, because darkness is scary. If I can choose to wait for the morning, I'm definitely going to. Hopefully these crash sites last for a couple of days. Like they did in the original game. Okay. I'm not actually sure, I'm gonna wait a little bit more. UFO spotted on civilian radar near Windhoek, Southern Africa. Local owners report numerous livestock missing. Oh, that's cool. I guess we could kinda go look for that, but that's so far away. We could just airstrike it for 15,000. Or we are gonna send Charlie. This is gonna be basically the first mission. Okay, the day moves definitely faster than our ship, so... Hell yeah, engage. The ground combat is kinda brutal in this and in the original X-Com, I suppose. So, we'll see. Well, it's kinda brutal in XCOM as well, so I mean... That's something they definitely nailed. Explanatory tooltip, ground combat, turn-based combat, time units, yada yada, left clicking a move. Double clicking will move the soldier. Right click is used to rotate soldiers on the spot or to open doors without walking through them. Mouse on an alien to bring up the fire cursor. 70% hit chance and time unit cost. Left click to fire or right click to spend more time units and makes the shot more accurate. Enter free aim mode by holding Ctrl or clicking on the soldier's weapon image. I guess with the free fire mode you can shoot like the terrain or whatever. I think this is a crash site briefing. The objective of this mission is to secure the UFO, which will contain artifacts, research or alien materials that you can use to build advanced technology. Other alien items recovered from the battlefield will automatically be sold, granting you additional funding. The simplest way to win this mission is to eliminate all of the alien units on the map. This will automatically end the mission and recover all alien artifacts from the battlefield. However, you can also win the mission by killing all the aliens inside the UFO and then holding it with at least one soldier for 5 turns. If the UFO has been shot down, a number of the crew are likely to have died on impact, and some of the recoverable items might have exploded or been destroyed. A landed UFO will contain more recoverable items, but will also contain more aliens. Remember to use smoke suppression or shields to reduce the amount of reaction fire your soldiers take when assault the UFO. So yeah, and page up and page down. No? I'm assuming this is the view level. Yeah. Okay. The graphic style of this original game is kind of fun. Or not fun, but it's kind of cool. Oh, you can just mouse scroll that, okay? I think these are civilians, so... There might be actually guards with weapons and so on. Doesn't actually give me info on that. And this is some kind of indicator how good my cover is. Okay. This guy has a shotgun, so he's not gonna be shooting from far range. I think I actually have too many shotgun guys now that yeah, that's not what you want to do. Red cover means... So I guess the green is half cover. Red seems to be the better cover. I wanna go here. That's not... And you can... yeah, okay, so you can click here if you want to reserve time units for a shot with the weapon they currently have in hand. So now I cannot move because I reset the shot. But I don't think... You know what? You don't need to reserve your shot. And again, I really don't have any clue where the enemies would be. But you can kind of see that the map ends here. So they are in somewhere here, I assume. Let's send one rifleman here. Actually. Okay, and there is Crouch toggle as well. This will command a soldier to crouch or uncrouch at the cost of 3 time units each. A crouch unit presents a smaller target to the enemy and is 25% harder to hit. Crouching also provides 25% boost to firing accuracy, so you definitely should be using it. It's the gist of the thing. And if I recall it correctly, if you leave time units enough for a shot, the units will actually take the shot, so they will be shooting. Shooting if I leave it like that. Not a heavy guy here. I think the machine gun was very good at causing suppression to the enemies. So when suppressed they get all kind of penalty and can only hunger down or something like that. Okay, let's put the sniper guy here. That should be everyone. Okay. One thing about the kind of hand-drawn thing is that you can't really zoom in, so you can't... But I think these guys have weapons. This guy has a pistol and this probably a pistol or shotgun, so... They might be able to help us with the... killing the aliens. But first we need to find him. Okay, so... It's really small UFO, so... Just that. Half cover is no cover, right? Okay. I'm a little bit worried with all these shotgun guys because they probably don't have that great range. Oh, this guy is blocking him. So nothing here. Better move him in. Well, I can close the door, right? Wait, did I run completely out of time minutes? I have 4 left. Okay. I thought you could close the doors as well, but maybe that's not always working or something. he actually can't take shot because I wasted all his time units, which is bad. And the rocket guy. I'm gonna send him up because I think the aliens will be here. So we definitely saw one of the aliens run somewhere around here. That would be full cover. However, there might be some nasty things there. Is there a... I don't see a door from this building. Oh, there is. Okay. Oh, shit. Well, he's gonna be, or she's gonna be a little bit screwed there. So it looks like a... Yeah. You can probably enter from back door and one... These are all half cover at best. That would leave me only 11 on time units. Question is, do I wanna go for it or not? These shotgun guys are really fast. So let's see, we had one guy here somewhere and one guy probably somewhere here. I'm gonna see if I can scout him. And here he is. Okay. To hit 10%. Okay, that must be auto fire, the last option. Or burst. So it's 10% times 3. 3 shots for 10% each. The odds are not great, let's be honest here. I guess we can now shoot him because one of our guys see. So 65 or 3 times 23%. I would say the 65 is probably better. Right? Does take less actions or time units as well. Well, let's see. That wasn't even the same direction. And then we can still take the snapshot. Okay, we hit the bad odd shots. The shot odds are gonna be a lot worse here than in the proper XCOM. Okay, so basically there's only burst fire mode in the machine gun, which makes sense. The way how the line of fire is drawn, I remember that this was a problem a lot with the round ships. Sometimes they kind of block shots in one direction but not in other and all kind of stuff like that. Is that wait, this is a rifleman. So I'd rather take this one shot. It would be probably better to play this in a smaller resolution, to be honest. Everything becomes a little bit... I should have crouched first. Oh well. Everything becomes a little bit too hard to click. Yeah, I must have had wrong guy selected before. There's like a block 18% on here. Is it on my dude or I think I have a like small chance to hit my own guy here or the pallets. I guess we will find out. Yep. That was 10% chance. Real nice job, dude. I hope I have medikits. She's 1 hit point left. What the fuck? Okay, that's... yeah, that wasn't smart. Okay, we hit him well enough. I don't think this guy had... yeah, he doesn't have a medikit. The rocket guy is kind of waste in a sense. You have medikit. Does she have a... she does. She doesn't have time units to use it this turn. I'm gonna wanna move my guy into cover here. Oops. That's gonna be a problem. I could try to rocket him. I think he was somewhere around here, so... already going for the desperate place. I need 27 time units. So if I'm gonna take the shot, it should be somewhere from here. There isn't really any other options. Let's see how blocked the line of fire is. Yeah, I definitely don't wanna blow up my own guys. Yep. Just forget about it. We might get the first death here. Because I'm betting that alien will come in and shoot somebody. Okay, let's see what happens. Did I move you? Definitely did, okay. Oh! Oh god. So that's like a... one red shirt here, unknown alien here, and one blue shirt there, so they're definitely not joking around. Shit. The blue shirted guy got me extra worried. I do have the smoke grenades. Well, that's the flashbang. I do have the rocket. Funnily enough, I thought Kate Taylor would be dead, but she's not the one to worry here. Oh man, we are in a kind of bad position here. And I could definitely go there, but then I wouldn't have time to take the shot. How do you use the quick grenade slot? Right click on the quick grenade slot, okay. Just try to toss a grenade. Oh, the range is kinda short, okay, makes sense. God, this is is actually this is actually bad. That one guy is gonna come from somewhere around here, so that's not gonna be pleasant. Can't really move there. I guess I could try to reaction shot them. Just leave my guys with actions. Yeah. I was thinking if she could get all the way there, I could get vision on one of the guys. The shield should be able to take one shot, maybe? I guess I have to go for it. The shotgun is kinda limited weapon. Anyway. This guy needs to move in a better position. So does this guy, to be honest. Don't have the time units to take that shot anymore. Guess I will just leave all the time units. She should use the medikit. Guess I need a multiple users. Okay. It's probably like we can't heal too much. Can I pop the smoke? No. I'm getting the feeling that we're gonna get screwed here. Let's pop the smoke. I'm too scared. This should cover all these three guys. Okay. Seems it works just fine. Ooh. Yeah, the shield broke and she's just dead. Okay. The shield could take that one shot, but that's it. And now we're starting to get panics. Okay. Let's see if we can find the red shirt. Wow. So, who was the guy who panicked? You're definitely gonna do this. Got him suppressed, but not enough to kill him. Oh, this is the one who got panicked. So 55% chance to hit. I'm gonna take it. It's too bad I don't have any clue where these guys were. Or that guy from here. I think I'm just gonna... Can't really grenade that far. Do I need to leave the TU reserve to kinda have a... to have the chance to actually do the kind of Overwatch shot. Oh fuck. Was he there right all the time? And I forgot my rocket guy as well. You know what? I don't know if that did anything. How do I reload? Must take too much time to reload. Time unit. This is going horribly. Horribly. So if that guy died, there should be this one guy left. This is gonna be very risky. He's not even there. Where did that guy go? Guess I should double check that this guy is really dead. God. Ah, this is so not good. Okay, that guy is right in there. Can't get him with a shot from there. Can't. Think I might be able to throw the grenade from behind this building or this fence. It takes like. It takes 40 time units to throw it. Yeah, I don't think I will have the range. Ooh. Might be able to take a shot from here though. It's a 100% block. Okay. Well, that didn't do much. I guess this is my best chance actually. Yeah, let's just take it. Hell yeah. And I suppressed my own guys. Oh, go. That means their time units got removed. It's not good. I guess we will have to wait for them to get back. Now the question is this guy alive or not? I guess they only got partial time units back. This guy needs a reload. Guess somebody should be looking at that direction as well. I guess. Oh, we have the rocket guy. Right. Ooh. Did he miss? I think he missed. Yeah. It seems like the machine gun is honestly the best weapon. But unfortunately he's in bad position. So is he. took that shot like a champ. Okay, are we already... No, we're not. %74% shot, sure. God damn it. Why am I trying? Percent 6% times 10, so that's surprisingly good. I should be able to crouch and then take the shot. Well, we got him suppressed, so that's something, I guess. 31 time units for a shot. That's not a lot. I might be able to do a normal shot from here. 24. That wasn't. I think I'm just gonna try to blow him up again. He's suppressed, so technically I could try to pistol him. Because if I'm right and he's suppressed, he shouldn't be able to do much. And without destroying the items, it's always better. So, yeah, casualties was bad. 3 out of 8. And one of them guys didn't die because he was, or she had 1 hit point left, so... we got some skill upgrades on our guys and whatnot. And a lot of shit to research. Nice. Destroyed some... these were probably destroyed by the crash. And we got some nice money. I'm fine with that. I think I will finish the alien invasion because that's doing good process. I might want to hire more scientists though. Lab space available. Oh, we need our second lab and more living space. Okay. Living quarters is actually fairly cheap. So maybe I'll just dump one here. Lab is the expensive one, 100,000. Upkeep is 25,000, but we'll definitely need that anyway someday. But yeah, that's Xenonauts. I will continue at this at least a little while, so maybe do some other upload some or some other missions as well. See how it goes. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Let me know what you think about the Xenonauts. See you in another video.